Well, Josh, we're now heading into 2024, and with that comes hockey returning to Thunder Bay, and it was a great game that we saw.
Yeah, well, yesterday the Thunderwolves taking on the Paladins, and the Thunderwolves were riding a huge win against Queens heading into their matchup Saturday night against the RMC Paladins. With only 10 games left to go on their schedule, every game counts for Lakehead to potentially clinch a playoff berth. Here's Joe Sadowski with the highlights.
Friday night at the Fort William Gardens was nothing short of electrifying. Troy Williams' first goal of the season propelled the Thunderwolves to a 3-0 win against a highly touted Queens offense and improved their record to 9-8-1 on the season in the incredibly tight OUA West standings. Fast forward to Saturday, and the Wolves were on the cusp of a huge weekend series sweep against an RMC Paladin squad with only 3 wins on the season. Less than 6 minutes through in the first period, the Paladins capitalize on a rebound in front of Max Wright, and Devin LeDuc jams home his 3rd goal of the season, snapping Wright's 2-game shutout streak and giving RMC a 1-goal lead. But Max Wright showed that giving up an early goal didn't faze him one bit. Max Wright pulls off the 10-bell save with the right pad and keeps his team in it. And in the dying seconds of the second period, the Thunderwolves, they were buzzing on the power play. Nick DeGrazia's 7th goal of the season ties the game with 19 seconds left in the middle frame, and we head into the third all tied up at 1s. Now halfway through the third period, Keegan Gary slides it over to Josh Van Noonen, who finds nothing but the crossbar. It's trickling on the goal line, but the Paladins end up clearing it to center ice. They spring Josh Spratt on a breakaway, and he somehow slides it past Wright. Paladins, they lead by 1 on the worst puck luck I have ever witnessed on ice. And just like that, in one full, heartbreaking swing, the Paladins bury the empty netter and steal a 3-1 win against the Thunderwolves, bringing their record back to 500 and keeping Lakehead in 5th place in the OUA West.
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating. It goes back down the other way, they score, but at the end of the day, we got to come out and play a full 60, especially after the big win last night. We got to find a way to string some games together and get some wins.
Yeah, no, obviously a tough loss after an emotional win last night. Thought we failed to respond the way we needed to. But yeah, we got to learn from it, move forward. We got 9 games left. OUA West is tight. Every game's hard. If we don't show up, play the way we can, we're not going to get our results.
The T-Wolves just sit 2 points back of Nipissing in the standings and have a date against the Laurier Golden Hawks next weekend at the Fort William Gardens. Joe Sadowski, TVT Sports.